Why are all your pants so ulta? Once we pack them into these handy Hey everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We're very excited at the moment because tomorrow, after a really long time at home, we're getting to travel again. We're going to Mauritius, which is this beautiful island country of the East African coast. It's going to be beautiful blue waters. We're going to be swimming. It's just going to be amazing.
And we've been traveling the world for over 2 years now, and every time we plan a trip, we get a bunch of questions regarding how do we pack, our travel essentials, and so many things linked to packing. So, we decided to create an entire video documenting the full process, how we go around with our packing.
We asked you guys on Instagram to ask us all of your burning questions when it comes to packing, so we'll be addressing all of those later in this video. Keep on watching.
Alright, so this part of the video is completely wrong because this is Prachi's wardrobe and I am in the frame, so we're just going to switch over.
Okay then, so let me take you through my process of packing. Now, I usually start with making a packing list, but because I've been doing this for years on end, my packing list is in my brain. I already know what I want. But for many of us, we might get overwhelmed thinking about packing for a trip that goes on for days on end. So it might help to make a packing list physically, like taking a piece of paper and writing down everything you think you might need. And from there, we'll edit it down and make sure we don't overpack. We'll get into all of those details, but first, let me pick out the clothes that I want to take with me on this trip. So my thought process when I'm pulling out clothes from my wardrobe is basically just picking out everything that I think would work for this trip. Because it's a beach destination, I'm just pulling out like shorts and tank tops and stuff. Okay, now that I have these clothes, I am going to go through each of them. So I'm going to make sure that everything goes together and it's all cohesive and it all matches the weather of the place that we're going to. And once I have done that, it's time to actually start packing. Okay, so I think those are all the clothes that I finally decided to take with me. And now comes the swimsuits, which is the hardest part of them all. I really like it, so I'm going to take it with me. This one is also nice. 2 swimsuits, 3 swimsuits, 4 swimsuits, 5. And this one. Okay, so I think these are finally all the clothes that I've cut down. And this is sort of what's going to travel with us for the next 7 days. Now, mind you, when we went to Bali last year for a month, my packing situation looked something like this only. We didn't take any extra bags. All the bags that we're taking today are the bags that we took to Bali for a month. So it doesn't really mean that if you're going for a really long trip, you need like those many outfits. Like if you're going for 30 days, you need 30 outfits. I repeat my clothes all the time. And you know what? That's normal and that's okay. And you should too. Don't overpack.
Awesome, so it's now time for showing my wardrobe. I'll be packing more in a combination concept. So like I will take 1 jeans and with that I will try to pair 2 shirts. I will take 1 shorts and with that I'll try to pair 3 shirts. Cool, so I'm going to like pull out things from my wardrobe in no particular pattern, just as I see them. And the most important thing I always carry is this hoodie. Alright, so it's not just my hoodie. It is my and my wife's hoodie. We both share it. In the airports, I bring it along. But when it gets too chilled in the flight, I pass it on to her. So in this past year, we are completely falling in love with the water. So before we pack anything else, I love to take a dip into all the swimwear that I have. I'm going to take you through all of them. Maybe I can compete with Prachi's collection. Alright, I have a pink short, I have a light blue color, I have a dark blue color, I have a green short, I have a black short, I have a white short. I also have like cool beach surfboard vibes shorts, another cool beach surfboard vibe shorts, which I feel is cool, I think so. Apart from that, you cannot forget the rash guard. Alright, so the rash guard is one of those important things we always carry around. So that's my swimwear collection. I'm going to take some really good advice from Prachi before packing all of them because I have this bad habit of taking all of them and not taking enough jeans or pants. Like right now also while I was grabbing a bunch of things, Prachi mentioned that Harsh, you need to wear some jeans as well or you need to wear some pants at the airport. And that's when I took that. But I took this first. This is my favorite stuff. In terms of shirts, taking because we just bought this one. Taking because I think I'll wear it somewhere for sure. This is pretty cool. Got this from Singapore. It looks really cool. So I kind of like slim fitting shirts because they make me look a little more pumped up. Just for that gym mein jaake thoda benefit hone wala vibe, I carry these half sleeves that kind of just tighten around the bicep area. We got this one from Bali. We got this one from Australia. I'm going to carry this. No, wait, I don't know. Babe, what do you think?
Maybe not.
Cancel kar do. So these are the clothes we have finally decided to carry. This is Prachi's lot and that is my lot.
I know this probably looks like heaps of clothing for just a 7-day trip, but believe me, once we pack them into these handy dandy little cubes, they look much more compressed. There you have it. Doesn't it look much more organized? Can you believe that all of those clothes just samahoed into just these 3 packing cubes each. So we literally know no other way to pack other than using packing cubes. These are literally our favorite way of traveling and being organized on the go. So this is the bags we use. It's Swissgear. We've been using it for a few
2 years.
2 years. This one for 2 years and this smaller one for like 4 years. It's a hard shell luggage, which is what we like because we travel all the time and airlines are known to not handle luggage like a delicate woman, so they throw it around. And we want hard shell luggages because they are much more protective.
So this is all we really pack into. This is our only check-in luggage. We put our clothes, the packing cubes which I just showed you, in this bag. And the additional things like footwear, the gadgets or whatever additionally we want to pack goes in that bag.
So let's show you how we put the packing cubes and arrange it right here. Packing cubes honestly have changed our life because it's so much easier to have all of your clothes organized, and also when you sort of open them up, you can see your clothes from the top. Like I have some flat layers here, but because I roll most of my clothes, you can just see everything from the top and I know which one to grab. I don't have to like pick through clothes and try to find something, and that's why we like using these.
It's amazing that we reach the airport, we go to check it in and then see that the weight is just around 30 kilos. Total.
Yeah,
Both of them
so
combined.
this bag always comes around like 19 or 20 kilos. This one comes around like 8 to 12 kilos. So it's always on the weight limit. Also, we've linked this bag down in our description if you want to check out. So this is the baby version of that same bag. It's a little lighter in color. Hard shell luggage worked for us so well that we bought that other bag also. And we've used some other brands, but honestly nothing has come close to this one.
Yeah.
This video is not sponsored by Swissgear. So as you can see, we're starting with an empty bag. First goes this is my skincare and my makeup bag.
The next thing we're going to put inside is our toiletries bag.
This is our emergency first aid kit.
This is something we always carry around. It's like a tiny umbrella. No matter whether you're going to a tropical place or you're going to a rainy place, you have to have this around because when it gets too sunny, it sorts us out.
It has saved us so many times.
It has saved us so many times, and it can rain anytime in any part of the world. So in that case, this is amazing. Another thing we always make sure we have with us is a dry bag. Alright, so this is a waterproof bag. The benefit of this is whether it's a rainy season or whether you're going for some water activities, it will keep the things inside completely dry. And it's a must have if you're going somewhere close to the water.
Now this is our drone bag and our camera bag. Our drone and the battery and the remote control and the camera and the lenses, some of them go in here. So what we like to do is we like to keep our drone, just the drone without the battery, folds up into a very tiny little piece, and we keep it safe in this bag. And we put it here in our check-in luggage because any sorts of drone or things that fly are not allowed in your cabin luggage. So we keep that here in our check-in luggage, and that goes off with the airline people and they sort the whole thing out. And then the batteries and the remote control and anything that has batteries comes with us in our cabin luggage because batteries are not allowed in check-in luggage. And that's how we carry our drone. That's a question we get all the time is how do you carry your drone? This is how. And then one of our favorite things to carry and something that we can't live without is this universal travel adapter. It has 2 USB ports, which is amazing. So in addition to one main plug point, there are also 2 USB ports. And now we have shoes. We pack our shoes in just some bags to make sure that they don't sort of roam around and like touch anything else. And then they go in there. Then my hats will go somewhere here, and then we'll stuff into the hat so that they don't lose their shape. And that's pretty much how we pack it. It's very tight, but it does the job and nothing really ever happens except sometimes we have occasional spills. But because we wrap it in a plastic, the spills only happen into the plastic and they don't seep anywhere else. So that's a good tip as well. So now we'll show you how we pack our cabin luggage. Harsh is the one who usually carries something like this, which is a big backpack. Our laptops, our tripod, everything goes here.
This is the bag that Prachi carries along. It's like a one-sided strap bag.
It's like a what did you say?
Sorry.
One-sided strap bag.
My own assumption of what this bag is called.
Well, it's a tote bag. It's just a regular bag. And I carry like books, I carry a water bottle, I carry my wallet and just stuff like that. So let's show you how we pack it all in. So I have my journal and we each have a book that we're reading right now. So all of them go in my bag.
So we always carry the laptop with us. It helps us to get work done.
A water bottle, sunglasses,
This is a hard drive case.
AirPods.
So this was technically the drone bag. The drone we removed and we kept it in our check-in luggage. So we keep our camera in this. We sometimes pop our GoPro in it and it fits very nicely in the bag. So this bag has like a GoPro slot because it's a GoPro dedicated bag. You can just pop it in here and just shut it.
And this is our GoPro tripod, little selfie stick thing which also goes inside. I also always keep a clip just handy on my bag, so whenever I need to clip my hair, it's there. And that's it for our packing and what we do to pack our clothes and pack our stuff when we go on international trips. And now let's get into your questions and answer some of the most commonly received ones. How do you separate your used and unused clothes?
With this. Yeah, so this is a laundry bag we always carry it around with us. This is just one of our 2 laundry bags. Once we're done with it, once the clothes are soiled and sometimes we really use it twice or thrice. So we just keep it in them and we zip it up. And also a pro tip is that to carry a plastic bag in case you're going to places where you will get wet and things don't dry out quickly. So just put it in that, it's going to stink. So just tie a knot or something and keep it inside.
Yep. Are you an organized packer?
She's an organized packer, I am a great learner. It has worked out perfectly for us.
I feel like I have a persona of an organized packer and I look like I might be an organized
You are
packer.
organized.
I'm not that organized. I mean, when we are packing to go on the trip, I am organized. But when we are packing to come back home,
Oh, that time though it's like
it's
hush.
a mess.
I have kept my clothes here. Could you just look into it?
Yeah, actually that's how we pack on the go actually. Harsh is the one who packs on the go because I hate packing. How do you manage to take so many different looks? So the thing is, we don't really take that many outfits. You've seen how much we've carried. We carried the same amount of clothes when we went to Bali for a month. So we don't take that many clothes. Most of our clothes are neutral in color, so they match well with everything else that we're carrying. So it looks like we're carrying a lot of different outfits and a lot of different looks. But actually it's just a very well curated set of clothes that match well with each other.
How to not overpack? I think Prachi already touched on this point previously that firstly try not getting a really big bag. Just get something that you really need. And in that process, you will end up just putting clothes how much ever you need and not beyond that point. Secondly, understand how long you're going for. Don't if you're going for a 7-day trip, there's no point packing like 20 outfits. Understand that a 7-day trip can be sorted easily in like 10 outfits or even 5 if you're really smart with mixing and matching.
So another hack maybe for you is if you're an overpacker, get married to an underpacker, and if you're an underpacker, get married to an overpacker, and your life is sorted.
High five.
Do you carry food and snacks?
We only carry water and that's it. Like in case we're doing a trek somewhere, once we reach a location, we grab like a Nutribar or something like that. But otherwise, we're not packing anything from home because it just adds to your luggage space.
And we're very comfortable trying out different cuisines and just we just eat whatever's available at our location. Do you guys carry a steam iron or an iron box? No, we don't actually carry an iron because we are just very used to traveling with smushed clothes. We just try our best to not have materials that get smushed too easily, like linen and stuff is very hard to iron once they get scrunched up and they become looking very shabby. But yeah, a good hack for that is carrying a flat iron, which you can use to iron out any creases that you want to use, and we use that hack a lot.
And it works really well.
Yeah. How you pack your clothes for 1 month vacation in just 2 suitcases? Just like we showed you, we make sure to not overpack, we make sure to carry clothes that match with each other, we make sure to keep our footwear and everything else to a minimum, as less as needed, and also anything that you ever need, you will find it in whatever location you're traveling to. If you need a toothpaste, or if you need to buy a pair of flip-flops, or if you need a new hat, you most probably will find it at the location that you're traveling to. So we always just make sure to
Just carry the essentials.
Carry the essentials, and whatever we need, we just buy on the go. Your opinion on vacuum packing cubes? Have you ever used them? So actually, we've never used vacuum packing cubes, but we so get the point because we use regular packing cubes. We can so understand how vacuum packing cubes might be even better in saving space. but we are yet to use it. Actually, the thing is we mostly travel to like tropical destinations and the beaches, so the kind of clothes we're carrying are always shorts and swimsuits, so they don't take that much space. But I'm sure when we make an inevitable winter trip, we will have to use a vacuum packing cube because those big puffer jackets tend to take a lot of space.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope this was helpful.
Do subscribe to our channel because we're going to Mauritius, which we just packed for, and we'll be vlogging the entire trip. So don't miss that vlog and don't miss any other future videos, and subscribe and like this video, and yeah, we'll see you later. Bye!